Hi, my golly. I just want to remind you of a few things before we start. This is for lesson 6.6. Don't forget when you're doing this that when you divide fractions, you refine the reciprocal of the fraction and then you multiply. So 10/18 divided by 3/4 becomes 10/18 times 4/3. And in this case, it's 40/54 or 10/13. Also, I want you to remember that when you see two minus signs, it means the opposite of the negative number. -6 minus -6 equals 6. Let's have a few problems from 6.6. All of these are based on order of operations. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication and division, whatever comes first from left to right, and then addition and subtraction, whatever comes first from left to right. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go through a couple problems that are in your book that you should have been working on. I'm going to do this step by step, and I want you to check your work and see if this is what you did when you did these problems. The first one is number 3 from page 222. And the problem reads 4 times 7 minus 3 plus 5 in parentheses. So when I do this problem, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the 3 plus 5. And that's going to equal 8. And then I'm going to rewrite the problem down. 4 times 7 minus 8. The next thing order of operations tells me to do is to do the multiplication next, because as I'm doing this, I'm going to look at for everything that's in here. We just did the parentheses, there are no exponents, and now we have multiplication. So 4 times 7 equals 28 minus 8. And from there we know our answer is 20. Let's do something a little bit harder. Here's problem 8. 100 minus 50 divided by 2 plus 4 times 5 equals. If I look through this problem, I see there's no exponents or parentheses. So I'm going to start with a division. 50 divided by 2 equals 25. So then I'm going to bring the problem down. 100 minus 25 plus 4 times 5. Again, I'm going back to the PEMDAS, and I notice that I have some multiplication to do. So I have 100 minus 25 plus 20. Now I do the problem from left to right, addition or subtraction. And since subtraction comes first, I do 100 minus 25, which equals 75, plus 20. And from there we can get our answer of 95. I'm going to go to a harder problem, because I found that this is a problem that a lot of kids struggled with. So I want you to look at problem 12. Problem 12 is 1/2 divided by 1/4 plus 3, and this is nested, times 6 minus 3 to the third power. So what I'm going to do first is the parentheses. And because I have nested parentheses, I'm going to do the inside parentheses first. So I know that if I look at this, 1/2 divided by 1/4 is the same as 1/2 times 4 over 1. And that gives me 4 over 2, or 2. And that's plus 3 times 6 minus 3 to the third power. Well, I still have things to do in the parentheses, and you know how I feel about simplifying things. So I'm going to have 2 plus 3 times 6 minus 3 to the third power. 2 plus 3 is 5. Now I need to look at my exponents. I'm going to 3 to the third power is 3 times 3, which is 9, times 3 is 27. So I have 5 times 6 minus 27. Well, 5 times 6 is 30, minus 27 and that equals 3. You notice that I did a lot of steps in this, and the reason I did that is because then I can see how the changes are made each time, and I don't lose where my plus or minuses are supposed to be when I'm doing my problem. You're going to find a challenge in the try this when you look at problem 15, 16, and 17. What I'd like you to do is to try these, check your problems that you did, see if you got the same answers and if you went through the same process. Thank you.